appealing name in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
What up, y'all? Happy fucking Saturday, fellas. Happy Saturday. What up, crazy?
Last run
That's what my opponent is today. Crazy.
Kicks off the play action. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
Mr. Crazy and I got a little good history. We got some good history. It was fun.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up 2nd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Now Nix. Dumps off to his fullback. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. He goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Come on, Crazy. Come on, Crazy. Should have blitzed me.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. 2nd down, give to Harvey. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning and some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Look at him all up on the line of scrimmage.
Nix, cookout line, complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Get to Harvey here from the pistol. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix.
Shit. Fucking double team that fat fuck, too.
Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Third and long for Nix. Drops it down. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Yeah, that was fucking bullshit. I double teamed that edge rusher too, and he still got in fucking sacked.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Throw here, 3rd down. And he hauls in the interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Motion. Hey, shot, go!
Nix from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, motion, motion. Hey! Motion, motion.
Harvey once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
Look at him on the line of scrimmage, trying to disrupt the line of scrimmage, bud. Don't be playing that game.
It's Nick, out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You're on the line of scrimmage, bud, glitching out that old line.
And now they're staring at 4th and
We
11.
all know what happens.
On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit.
Don't be that guy, crazy. Don't be that guy and then get all fucking upset when you get called out.
And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
What a season this guy is having.
I'll get one of your players suspended. I'll snitch you out.
I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Rodriguez. That's a no-no. And people know this. Your go-to users know this shit. When you hang out, when you're hovering above the line of scrimmage, it glitches out the O-line. If you're new, you're gonna get topped.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
From the red zone now.
You're a fucking fag, bud. Fucking glitching out the O-line.
The Chiefs tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd.
Glitching out the defense. You're a fag, bud.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs take the lead on that successful kick.
But it's usually the guys that play like this that don't win the Super Bowls. They usually get beat at their own game by somebody that does it better than them.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Don't test me, crazy. Don't test me. I hold the record for most users breaking their controllers. I will have you smashing your screen. I will have you smashing your controller. I will have you fuming. Ask them. The guys know. But Crazy and I, we have a little bit of a unique history.
And he wasn't chancing a return there.
I wouldn't say it's bad blood, but I wouldn't say it's friendly competition. Look at this. He's going straight to the skies now. He's going to go up high and then have his tight end on the drag all the time. This is his go-to shit right here.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They send a man in motion. 1st down throw, Mahomes. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More from Mile High in just a moment. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yellow.
3rd and long for him here.
Yep. That's all he can do. That's all he can do is the super crossers. That's all he's good at. You tell him to run the ball, forget it. He can't run the ball. You tell him to play a clean game, forget it. He can't do that. For crossers, he's good at crossers. He can do that.
And we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
1st down, they'll run.
Oh, I gotta eat my words. I gotta eat my words. You got me. Way to go, Crazy. You got me, dog. I gotta eat my motherfucking words right there.
Edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards.
I gotta eat my motherfucking words.
For the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll take the lead.
Chiefs 14, Broncos 13.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
I got my ass kicked last week by fucking the Jets user, man.
Look, a little pistol formation.
I got my ass throttled.
First and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
1-yard gain.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
At the 47
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Oh, excuse me.
Out of the gun, it's Nix.
Ah, I gave that right to him.
It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes
I gave that right to had no business throwing that. Come on, Def Jam.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
43!
To the air, Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Escapes the pocket. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yep, attack! Up, 15! Yellow!
Again, Mahomes to throw. And they have this down to the 11.
What? He caught that with 3 bodies right there?
Use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Forced out to his right.
Oh, come on, guys. Wide open.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
I seen that before he seen it.
Grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right.
What the fuck? I fucked that all up.
Picked off by Jalen Watson. He's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move.
I fucked that. That was my fault.
There's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes.
He gets the ball the second half, too.
6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Motion, motion. Ready.
Back to the air, Knicks after the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Chill. Bombers.
On 1st and 10, here's Knicks. On the move, headed right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
He'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pick of a 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Broncos field goal. A 65-yard attempt.
And this kid
And, baby,
is
that was good shit. 65-yarder.
And he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. All right, right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Pistol now for Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Gotta punt it now. Gotta punt it. Good defense.
Escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did.
Be careful. They'll fake punt it.
Get rid of it.
Gotta be careful. He's got douchebag written all over him. They'll fake fucking punt that shit. Damn, what a fucking punt that was, though. That was a good punt. 2-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. From his end zone, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, gets Mahomes. Finds Hunter downfield. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs make it a 3-possession game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs go up by 19.
16.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
To throw, here's Nix. Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Nix on 3rd down. He's got Sutton complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Giving this to Harvey. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Hold on, son. Bombers. Captain. Away.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. 4th down, pass coming. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Nix with it on 1st. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They'll throw again. Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And no questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos take over off their 3rd interception of this game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hey, Sean, let's go! To the right, yeah. Bombers.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield strike and start the push into Chiefs territory. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback.
28 points in the second quarter. The second quarter, he won. Other than that, he hasn't really been impressive.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Captain.
Nix from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Through the 12. Over. Roy. Olay.
On 1st down, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up.
Joe. Oh, my son.
Give up the middle to Harvey. The 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's the one back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Oh, I said.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 21-yard line.
Rush in.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and long for him here. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Hey, 57. Hey, 15.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. All the left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
They send Hunter to the right. Throwing again, Mahomes. He rolls to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Back to the air, Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, color. Fight on these two.
Another throw for Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. No run. This is Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open. 1st and 10.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. And off headed right. It's Harvey. This is headed the wrong
Come
way.
on, mine.
It's going to bring up third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Motion, motion. Hey, motion, motion. Captain, 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 captain.
Air it out on third. Left side now caught by Sutton. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Gotta hurry this to the line.
Uh-oh. Your opponent is experiencing network issues. Oh my God, bud. Are you fucking serious? Who? Wow. His connection dropped. His connection dropped, not mine. I'm still streaming. Yup, I'm still streaming. He dropped his connection.